Green and white. 2020. More scores and Union Street Diner fires to first and they got him. Oh baby, what a big time play down the line and right, long run. Roush dives and he made an incredible catch. The Diamond Cats are also brought to you by Care Source, Chick-fil-A, Ohio Health, Go Mart, and the Mark Porter Auto Group. Way back, and that's back-to-back jacks. Another Bobcat blast. It's time to head to the ballpark. Here's the voice of the Bobcats. Painted green and white. Ohio wins. Ohio wins. Ohio wins. Russ Eisenstein.
This already would have been a big Saturday in Southeast Ohio, but it's an even bigger Saturday in Southeast Ohio today because it's a doubleheader Saturday in an important series for both ball clubs. Games 2 and 3 will be played today, and this the 8th weekend of Mid-American Conference play. Ball State has its sights set on the top spot in the league. Ohio baseball trying to make sure that they get into the top 4 to qualify for the upcoming Mid-American Conference tournament. A lot can be known today. The picture will be a whole lot more clear today after a doubleheader Saturday as Ohio takes on the Ball State Cardinals in Athens. It's Ohio at 16-24 and 13-9 in the league, and Ball State at 28-16 and 16-6 in the MAC. And on a sun-splashed, absolutely Chamber of Commerce picture-perfect Saturday in Southeast Ohio, it's time for Bobcat Baseball. Hi, friends. I'm Russ Eisenstein. It's Jordan Bowes on the web stream today. It is a big day for sure. Ohio lost yesterday 5-3, and making his first start of the year after doing really good work out of the pen, Jacob Tate will try to give Ohio a chance. 6'6", redshirt junior from Louisville, Kentucky, 3-1 with a 3.93 ERA. Ball State, who is currently in second place in the league, they'll throw Ty Weatherly, 6'6", 195, grad student from Howell, Michigan. The right-handers 1-2 with a 7.16 ERA. In a obviously a cruel twist of fate, we had to wait for the final 2 home dates of the year to have the best weather of this season. Ohio had just an awesome weather night last night, and it is just absolutely beautiful in Southeast Ohio today. And so, for sure, Ohio will play 2 this afternoon against Ball State. But we can't start it off without listening back to how it sounded the last time out. Ball State won it last night, played very well, won 5-3. Bobcats had a chance in the ball game late, but the Cardinals played a little small ball. They played some long ball there, too. It was a very entertaining contest, and we'll get you the rewind, and we'll hear from Craig Moore after this 60-second pause. From Athens, this is the Ohio Sports Network from Learfield.
Located on 741 East State Street, Steak and Shake is serving up handmade milkshakes, fresh pressed steak burgers, and crispy shoestring fries cooked right to order. Kick off your day with our breakfast served until 11 a.m. And don't forget to join us for happy hour drinks and shakes on weekdays from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Steps up, throws deep, middle of the end zone, wide open. 6 for the Cats. Touchdown, Ohio.
In sight, it must be right. We'll see you there at Steak and Shake Athens.
People's Bank is a proud sponsor of Ohio University Athletics, and just like OU, People's Bank is headquartered in Southeast Ohio. People's Bank has been in business for over 120 years with over 100 full-service bank branches to serve you. With 3 locations in Athens County, now's the time to consider a switch and feel the client-first experience that helped People's Bank grow into a top 200 bank in the United States. People's Bank would love a chance to earn your business. Go Bobcats! People's Bank, working together, building success. Member FDIC.
This is a huge series. Ball State 3rd in the league, Ohio 5th. It's game on at Athens for meeting 127 all time between Ohio and Ball State. Fly ball cranked to left center field deep, way back, warning track wall, and it is gone. Right over the 380 marker. A Ball State banger out of here for Adam Tellier.
And it's 1-0 BSU. Cardinals trying to drum up something with 2 gone. Pitch, line drive, right field will get down, base hit. Hitting third, coming in to score is Tellier, 2-3 Peltier. The throw's there, it's late. It's an RBI single for Decker Scheffler. Ball State leads this game 2-0. 2 gone, bases clear in the pitch. Fly ball, right field, Sturrock back over to his left, makes the catch. And that's another 1-2-3 inning. Dylan Masters. The Bobcats down 2-0 as we go to the bottom of the 4th. And Alec Patino turns on one down the line and right. It's in there for a base hit. Will bang off the wall. And moving into second, it is a double to start off the inning. 1-1. Bouncing ball right back to O'Donnell. Knocked off his glove. And it goes to the left of the mound. No play. Runners on the corners here. And Will Sturrock with things stirred up. Comes to the plate. Bouncing ball to second will bring in a run. Will be a tough turn to second, 1 and a through into left field. That was Conant who threw it to Tellier covering, and he never caught the ball. It went into left. It's 2-1 now. Patino scores on an error on Conant. CK waits, and O'Donnell waits too, and here it is. Bouncing ball to short will bring in a run. Circling at Tellier. He bobbled the ball. Everybody's safe. Back-to-back errors. We're tied at 2. Line to center. Pretty deep. Going back. Crouch looks up. It's off the wall. Sprinting around first and heading to second. Trying it is Peltier. He will make it to third with a headlong slide. It's a leadoff triple for one of the best players in the league. Bouncing ball to second brings in a run. Scheffler brings in his second run of the night. It is 3-2 Ball State. Scoring from third, Peltier. 4-3 on the RBI ground out. And the Cardinals are back on top, 3-2. This would be a fine time for Minzy's 10th home run of the year. Fine for Minzy. Line drive, center field, hit pretty well. This ball's back. It's back to the warning track, back to the wall, and it's off the top of the wall. No, gone. Home run, tied at 3. A Bobcat blast for Mason Mincy. Tellier with a big lead at first. He's off. And the pitch. Fly ball, right field deep. Uh-oh, way back to the warning track, to the wall, and it's off the wall. Sturrock was there, hitting second, going to third. Tellier, green light on. Relay throw to the plate isn't made. Trickles home. Cardinals take the lead. 4-3 on a wall-banging double for Ryan Peltier. He is really, really good. And the pitch, square to bunt, and he puts it down. It's a squeeze, and they squeezed in a run. What a bunt. Out recorded at first. Beavis retired 1-3. Back-to-back bunts. Back-to-back damage here. 5-3 Cardinals. The squeeze play worked. Peltier scores. 2-2. Got under it, popped it up. Back to second. Conant backpedals. Gives way to Scheffler, who makes the catch. The ball game's over. Ohio loses 5-3 to Ball State. 3, 2, 1. Senior day, final home games of the season.
This is a huge series.
Ohio and Ball State. Game 2 and 3 of this 3-game series in Athens. Time to visit with head coach Craig Moore. Your impressions from last night, your takeaway from last night.
I felt that we played well. We only had 2 freebies on the whole night. We had a hit by pitch and a walk, and I told the guys, basically they beat us. We didn't beat ourselves or anything. We didn't give them anything. They earned everything that they got, and was very pleased with Dylan Masters. He threw 7 innings, 3 earned runs. On a Friday night, I'll take that. Every Friday. And so he's kind of starting to prove to get into that role and things like that moving forward. But it was a good effort. Obviously just didn't come up on our side.
This is a big day today. Obviously, every one of these games is moving forward, but you have a pretty good understanding of where you're going to be at and what you need to do after these 2 games today, don't you?
Yeah. The picture will get a little bit more clear after today in terms of what our team will need to do to stay in the hunt, to get into the tournament. Obviously, with the other stuff going on in the conference with other games and things like that, we'll see how everything kind of pans out. But like I've said for the last couple of weeks to our team, we've just got to worry about ourselves. We got to worry about winning games, putting ourselves in positions to win games.
Casper Bauer, Kelly, Lucas, Minzy, Roeder, Sells, and Sturrock honored between the games today. What do those guys mean to you in Bobcat baseball?
They mean a ton. Trevor Lucas has been in the program for 6 years. Braxton and Colin Sells have been in the program for 5, and then the rest of the guys have been here for 3 years. So they've invested a lot of time and effort into the game of baseball. Obviously, they all graduated this past weekend, so that was good to see that they got their degrees and have become alumni of the university. But they've done everything that we've asked them to do. It's a good group. They're committed. They're bought into the program and the standards of the program, and wish them nothing but the best moving forward.
By nature, college baseball probably is the one sport, and I guess you could say it a little bit with football. We'll pick up between games the rest of that pregame interview with head coach Craig Moore. But before we get this thing started, let's give you the starting lineups. First for the guests from Muncie, Indiana, the Ball State Cardinals. Leading off and playing in center field is Nick Gregory. In the 2-spot shortstop, Adam Tellier. Hitting third baseman, Ryan Peltier. Cleanup, right fielder, Decker Scheffler. Hitting fifth, first baseman, Blake Beavis. Andrew Wilhite's the DH, hitting sixth. In the 7th spot, Zach Lane, new to the lineup in left field. Hitting eighth, the catcher is Hunter Dobbins, and rounding out the lineup is the second baseman, Justin Conant. Gregory, Tellier, Peltier, Scheffler, Beavis, Wilhite, Lane, Dobbins, Conant for Ball State. On the mound, Ty Weatherly, 6'6", 195 from Howell, Michigan, a grad student, 1-2 with the 7.16 ERA. Now for Craig Moore and the Ohio Bobcats. Leading off and playing in center field is A.J. Roush. 2-hole, first baseman, Alec Patino. Hitting third, the catcher is Mason Minzy. Cleanup, right fielder, Will Sturrick. In the 5 spot, third baseman, Colin Kasperbauer. Hitting sixth, the DH, Cole Williams. Trevor Lucas hits 7th, he's in left. Nick Dolan is at short, and he bats 8th. And batting 9th is the second baseman, Billy Adams. On the mound, Jacob Tate for Ohio, 3-1 with a 3.93 ERA. This is his 13th appearance. It's his first start. He's pitched 34 1/3 innings, 35 hits, 19 runs, 15 earned, 19 walks, and 30 strikeouts. This is a supersized, sun-splashed Saturday in Southeast Ohio. 2 for the price of 1, and we're off to the races. First pitch comes in a minute early at 1:59. Game time temperature at 78 degrees. Winds out of the northeast at 2. UV index at 8. 0-1 is fouled back. It's 0-2 on Nick Gregory. Gregory hits .254, no homers, and 18 runs batted in. Gregory last night for the Cardinals, out of that leadoff spot, went 0 for 4 with a walk. Next one from Tate misses high from the tall Tennessee left-hander. It's 1-2. Now this is a day to work on your tan for sure. UV at 8, temperatures around 80. Yep, 1-2 pitch coming. Swing and a foul tip into the mid of the catcher, Mincy, strikeout. Good way to start for Jacob Tate. Here's Adam Tellier.
Up next for the Cardinals, Adam Tellier.
Tellier hits .331, 6 homers and 29 runs batted in. Right-handed hitting shortstop for the number 2 team in the league right now, Ball State. They were picked to win the league. Ohio was picked 6th. Ohio in 5th place right now. Nothing changed from last night, just the end of the line got a little closer. Western Michigan lost to Kent State. Ohio lost to Ball State, so it's still Broncos 4, Bobcats 5. Tellier fouls one back. It's 0-1. What a night he had last night. Went 3 for 5. Scored 3 runs, brought in a run. Tellier hit a home run, his 6th of the year. Crouches close to the plate and misses upstairs. Does Tate? It's 1-1. Dimensions haven't changed since they built the ballpark. 340 down the lines, 380 to the alleys, 405 to straightaway center. It's a green outfield wall. You could dunk on it. It's about 8.5 feet tall. Next one misses up and in from Tate on Tellier. Just those wispy cirrus clouds overhead. I mean, this looks like a painting today. Powder blue skies, convo brilliantly in sunshine. Just a gorgeous day. Pitch misses outside. 3-1 to count on Adam Tellier. Big day here because Bobcats softball, they're trying to win a conference title. They're playing in a doubleheader with Buffalo right now. It's also graduation day in Athens. Big swing and a miss. Elevated heat from Tate on Tellier. So in this, I don't know, can't even be a quarter mile from home plate to the convo, maybe an eighth of a mile, whatever. You've got so many things going on today. Fly ball foul, first base side on a play on Tellier. You got the softball doubleheader. You've got graduations going on. There was a 9:30 commencement today. You got a 2 o'clock commencement today. You got 4 games on the diamond today. 3-2 the count, 1 gone to the pitch. Swinging a foul tip into the mid of Minzy. Back-to-back Ks to start it off for Jacob Tate. Here's Ryan Peltier. He is 1 percentage point away from 400. He's a .399 hitter. 14 homers, 51 runs batted in. A Gold Glover at third. He is their best player, and he would be a lot of teams' best player. Peltier wears 7, and the pitch. In there for a strike. It's 0-1. Cardinals are in the red tops today. They were all black last night. Ohio in the green tops and white pants. Fly ball right field. Sturicks there, comes in over towards the line, eyes it and makes the catch, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. Good start for Jacob Tate. Gregory, Tellier, and Peltier go down in order. Nothing for the Cardinals. Ohio coming up. Thanks for listening. This is the Ohio Sports Network from Learfield.
Located on 741 East State Street, Steak and Shake is serving up handmade milkshakes, fresh pressed steak burgers, and crispy shoestring fries cooked right to order. Kick off your day with our breakfast served until 11 a.m. And don't forget to join us for happy hour drinks and shakes on weekdays from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Steps up, throws deep, middle of the end zone, wide open. 6 for the Cats. Touchdown, Ohio.
In sight, it must be right. We'll see you there at Steak and Shake Athens.
People's Bank is a proud sponsor of Ohio University Athletics, and just like OU, People's Bank is headquartered in Southeast Ohio. People's Bank has been in business for over 120 years with over 100 full-service bank branches to serve you. With 3 locations in Athens County, now's the time to consider a switch and feel the client-first experience that helped People's Bank grow into a top 200 bank in the United States. People's Bank would love a chance to earn your business. Go Bobcats! People's Bank, working together, building success. Member FDIC.
This could be the tallest pitching matchup in the country today. Tate 6'6". Ty Weatherly for Ball State is 6'6". They're both left-handed pitchers. Weatherly is 1-2 with a 7.16 ERA. This is 15th appearance, his 6th start. 44 and a third innings of work. 39 hits, 38 runs, 35 earned. He's walked 33. He's struck out 50. He's from Howell, Michigan. And he's the left-handed starter for Ball State. As A.J. Roush, Alec Patino, and Mason Minzy are scheduled. This part of the lineup last night went 5-for-12. Minzy hit a solo home run. Cardinals went down in order in the top of the first. I think I said Weatherly left-hander. He's a right-handed starter. And Ohio will start it off with A.J. Roush, hitting .280, 3 homers and 17 runs batted in. A.J. last night went 0 for 5, struck out twice. Ohio last night, the 5-3 loss was out-hit 9-5. Ball State committed 2 errors, and those 2 errors were costly errors because that contributed to Ohio scoring a couple of runs. Weatherly for A.J. Roush to start it off here in the bottom of the first. The tall Michigander brings it home, and that misses upstairs as A.J. showed bunt, pulled it back. It's 1-0. Ball State started it last night 1-0 with the Tellier pop in the top of the first inning. Roush has hit 3 home runs, and the pitch from Weatherly in there for his strike. It is 1-1. Weatherly will challenge the pitch clock. That misses outside. 2-1 the count. There is a pitch clock in college baseball. It's not displayed, but the third base umpire is the one that's keeping time. And Weatherly could challenge it on any pitch. 2-1, low and away, 3-1 the count. games in Major League Baseball are flying now. The longest game last night was right around 3 hours, but everything else was 2 to 2.5 hours. No wonder why they're allowing alcohol sales to go to the 8th innings now. Fly ball foul, first base side, now to play. Rufus is here. It's a big weekend for Rufus, too. Graduated a long time ago, but still hanging around. 3-2 the count on A.J. Roush. Bottom of the first, scoreless game. Weatherly will eventually throw a pitch. Here it is. That's low and away. It's ball 4. Leadoff walk. Here's Alec Patino. Patino hits .333, Ohio's best hitter. 6 homers, 43 runs batted in. Patino came into the weekend tied for 11th in the league in average, 10th in hits, 8th in ribbies, tied for 2nd in doubles. Patino on the left-hand side. Patino last night went 1 for 3. He scored a run and he walked. A.J. Roush, a threat to run from the stretch. Weatherly, that missed outside, popped out of the mid of Dobbins, trying it and getting into second. On what probably is a pass ball is A.J. Roush. I don't know if that was a cross-up or it just didn't stick in his mitt all the way, but it popped out of there, and A.J.'s in scoring position now. So already, what's up, Rufus? Already a man in scoring position. Weatherly from the stretch and the pitch. Big swing and a miss for Patino. It is 1-1. 2 9-inning ball games today, Game 2 and Game 3 of the series before Marshall midweek and up to Kalamazoo next weekend for what will be a showdown for the 4th spot in the league. 1-1 to count. Roush jumping around to the pitch. That missed low and inside. Patino had to skip rope out of the way. It's 2-1. We'll monitor scores from around the rest of the league today. Kent State and Western Michigan playing. Miami and Akron played a heck of a game last night, or yesterday afternoon, that the Red Hawks won. Miami has 11 wins now. Ohio is the tiebreak over them, so that helps. 2-1, fouled off. Back to the backstop. It's 2-2. Yesterday in the league, Eastern Michigan won over Central Michigan 3-1. That was a big result. Kent State won 5-0 over WMU, and that's why nothing changed at the 4-5 spot. Weatherly from the stretch. Roush jumping around to the pitch. Fly ball, left field, sinking fast, but coming in and not making the play, it's Lane. He deked everybody, and Roush had to wait. He goes to third. Patino on with the single.
Number 10, Mason Minzy.
So first and second, the runners here for Mason Minzy. The Mins hit a home run last night. That was just barely over the wall. He blasted the ball. It was more of a line drive than a prodigious pop, and it went out between the batter's eye and the attack cat in left center field. Gregory gave it an effort, but it was over his glove. Corners the runners, nobody gone, and the pitch misses up and away. Looked like Weatherly didn't have a good handle on that ball on the release, and he goes back for the rosin now. Minzy, 10 home runs, tops on the ball club in that category. Sturek, who's on deck, has 9. So combined, these guys have 19 home runs and 51 runs batted in. Corners the runners, nobody gone, bottom of the first, scoreless game. Minzy swings and swats it foul. Third base side out of play. Toledo beat Northern Illinois 5-2 in DeKalb yesterday. That was a 10-inning game. And that's really the only game in the league that has no true implications on the upcoming tournament. 1-1. Just missed outside. 2-1 to count. But this deep into the year, there's still a lot to be decided here, which is rare in the league. Normally, you've got many more teams well out of it. 2-1 the count, a throw to first. Back in time is Patino. Bobcats at home this year, now 9-7. 18-game home schedule. Ball State on the road, 12-12. 2-1, smoked on the ground for the right side, whole base hit. 1-0 Ohio. Roush scores easily. Stopping at second is Patino, and the Bobcats will play from in front. RBI 36 on the solo. On the single to right for Mason Minzy.
Now for Ohio, number 26, Will Sturrock.
Here's Will Sturrock. So Ohio plays from in front today. Time called. Dobbins out to the mound to have a word. So the first three batters reach. Roush with the walk, single Patino, RBI single Minzy. Here's Will Sturrock. He'll be honored between games today. The Senior Day ceremonies will occur between games today. Sturrock, 287 hitter. 9 homers, 26 runs batted in. 1-0 Ohio to start. Yesterday, Sturrock went 0 for 4, brought in a run. First and second, the runners in the bottom of the first, 1-0 Ohio. Squaring to bunt is Sturrock, and the pitch. He stabs at it, missed it. It's 0-1. Or maybe just fouled off at the plate. It was fouled off at the plate. It's 0-1. In the outfield for Ball State, it is Lane in left, Gregory in center, Scheffler in right. Peltier, Tellier, Conant, Beavis on the infield, left to right. Dobbins and Weatherly, your battery. Sturrock showed bunt, and he does again, and he bunts it foul back to the screen. It is 0-2. Not often that you see your cleanup hitter, when things are really rolling, squaring the bunt. But Sturrock is here. This is very college baseball. On at second, Patino, Minzy at first. Will the bunt still be on with 2 strikes? Gotta let him hack here. He's got 9 home runs, and the pitch, not bunting, swing and a miss. Tailed away on the slider. First strikeout for Weatherly. First out of the inning. That is 51 strikeouts now for Weatherly. Here's Colin Kasperbauer. Kasperbauer, 242 hitter now. A homer and 23 runs batted in. Had 8 hits against Ball State last year. Left-handed hitting third baseman. First and second, the runners, 1 gone. Weatherly, the tall Michigan native, brings it home. That missed inside. Kasperbauer last night, 0 for 4. Minzy, 4 hits in this series already. Kasperbauer wears 2 in black on the back of that green uniform top. Pinstriped white pants for Ohio today. And the pitch. Got under it, popped it up. Back at third. Tough sun play, though. Moving back, Peltier. Shortstop calls him off and makes the catch. Good play by Tellier. He sprinted over with the sunglasses glistening in the sun, and his back was to the infield, and he made the play.
Now for Ohio, the designated hitter, Cole Williams.
Here's Cole Williams. Didn't play last night. 323 hitter, 3 homers, 21 runs batted in. Cole Williams. I could pretty much, with certainty, guarantee you that 1 run is not going to win this game. So it would behoove the Bobs to get more here if they can. Left-handed batter. That one hung high from Weatherly. 1-0 the count. Ohio's other runs, aside from the Minzy home run last night, occurred in the second inning. Ball State committed 2 errors. So they've had 6 errors in their last 2 MAC games. Williams with 2 on and 2 gone. Weatherly misses low. 2-0 the count. One nothing Ohio here in the first. Weatherly from the stretch. And brings it home. Swing and a miss. 2-1 the count. Home plate umpire Kyle Reese. Michael Schultz at first. John Sapphire At third, what a name. 2-1 the count, 2 gone. First and second, the runners, 1-0 Ohio. Weatherly for Cole Williams. Bouncing ball to the right side. Off the bag, fielding that Beavis. Underhand toss Weatherly. Inning over. Ohio needed more there, got one. But did get one on 2 hits. No errors, 2 left. RBI single, Mason Minzy. 1-0 Ohio as we go to the second. Doubleheader Saturday on the Ohio Sports Network from Learfield.
Everyone knows that drinks at McDonald's just taste better. So, is it safe to assume that new lemonade at McDonald's might be more refreshing, more delicious, more bussin' with flavor than any lemonade you've ever had in your life? Yep. Try new lemonade from McDonald's, made with real lemon juice, bits of lemon pulp, and cane sugar. Or pick up a mocha frappe, made with rich chocolate flavor and a hint of coffee, blended with ice and topped with whipped light cream and chocolatey drizzle. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary at participating McDonald's.
If there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon. That's the slogan, and that's what we believe at Par-Mar stores. From groceries to gas and all the other stuff you need, Par-Mar has it. Download the Par-Mar app for even more savings, and don't forget the Par-Mar rewards card too. We also believe in being a big part of your community, so look for us at the ball game or wherever you are. Shop us today, like us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and remember, if there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon.
Second inning on from Athens. Ohio 1, Ball State nothing. Bobcats play from in front today. Jacob Tate making his first start. Went 1-2-3 against the Cardinals in the top of the first. Face off against Decker Scheffler, Blake Beavis, and Andrew Wilhite here in the visitor half of the second. Scheffler, a .368 hitter, right fielder, 4 homers, 36 runs batted in. Scheffler last night went 1 for 2. He brought in 2. Left-handed hitting right fielder. Left on left to start it in the second, and the first one is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Tate doesn't have the normal conventional delivery. He works from the stretch always, but it looks like he shot puts it to the plate. It's a little bit of a hitch. It's effective. Line drive, right center field, base hit. Solid single for Decker Scheffler. And trying for second, he got in there. Oh, my. I just was looking down to my scorecard, and he was flying to second. I don't know if Ohio was casual with it or if he was just uber aggressive. Either way, it's a leadoff double for Decker Scheffler. So the cleanup man starts it off. Here's Blake Beavis, the first baseman. .266 hitter, 10 homers, 33 runs batted in. Right-handed hitting first baseman in the pitch. Line drive, center field. AJ's there. Coming in about 7 steps. Makes the catch head high with one hand. And there's the first out of the inning. For Scheffler, that was double number 11. They have 5 players with the double-digit double total. That's 93 two-baggers this year for Ball State. 93. That's a lot. Pitch misses up and in on Andrew Wilhite, their DH. .238 hitter, 4 homers, 25 runs batted in. Wilhite last night went 0 for 4. Runner at second, 1 gone to the pitch. That just missed a little bit outside. They appeal. Ooh, he went around. John Sapphire at third with that call. What a name, John Sapphire. And the pitch. Bouncing ball, comebacker, back of the bag, bobbled though by Dolan. Picks it up, throws to first, got him. Back of the bag at second. Wilhite retired, 6-3. Scheffler goes to third. Here's Zach Lane, their left fielder. 2 gone, runner at third, top at 2. 1-0 Ohio with the lead. Lane making his 18th start. 186 hitter with a home run and 6 runs batted in. Scheffler at third, and the first one in for a strike. It's 0-1. When Tate started at Ohio, I don't recall the release looking that way. Seemed to evolve. The pitch, fly ball foul, first base side, out of play. 2 strikes to nothing on Zach Lane. But not every approach on the mound, not every release, not every follow through is the same. Like snowflakes. They're all different. 0-2 pitch. Upstairs, 1-2. That's to change the eye level of Lane, and you would think that Tate would try to maybe have some onside run or a little splitter low and in here. 1-2 the count, 2 gone, runner at third, 1-0 Ohio. Tate for Lane. That's well outside, 2-2. Update on Bobcats softball playing now. Top of the 6th inning, Buffalo 4, Ohio 2. Runners on the corners for the Bulls with 2 gone. Tate for Lane. Up and away, 3-2. Now, Ohio has to do one better than Miami does this weekend. Miami already beat Kent State yesterday and is up 1-0 top of the 5th in softball right now. Runner at third, 2 gone. 3-2 the count. Tate for Lane. Here it is. Fouled back. Miami won the conference last year, hosted the tournament. If they win the conference this year again, they host the tournament in softball. Tate for Lane at full one more time. Fouled back to the screen. Both Buffalo and Kent State are near the bottom of the league in softball. This would be a tough loss for Ohio to take for sure. They've had an awesome year. 3-2 pitch to Lane. Another fly ball. This is down the line foul, curling towards the berm and out of play. Canned organ music getting a workout early. There is not actually an organ at the ballpark. I did hear, was listening like a couple weeks ago, Southern Illinois played at SEMO, and the Cardinals organist was in Cape Girardeau. He was a SEMO graduate. Runner at third, payoff pitch. Another fly ball foul. Quite the battle here between Jacob Tate and Zach Lane. Tate straightens up, brings it home. Line drive center field. A.J. Roush is right there. 3 steps back and makes the catch, and the inning is over. Leadoff double, stranded, fly out, ground out, line out. Jacob Tate works around that, and we go to the bottom of the 2nd. 1-0 Ohio with the lead. From Athens, this is the Ohio Sports Network from Learfield.
Together is a wonderful place to be. That's why CareSource is devoted to keeping you and your family healthy and happy. We promise you not only reliable health care, but also a helping hand with whatever your family needs to succeed. It's why more moms in Ohio choose CareSource for Medicaid than all other plans combined. Things only get better when we work together. And together, there's nothing we can't do. We are one. Learn more at caresource.com.
Hello there, my name is Seychelle, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the punch of flavors that's unlike any other. You get the crispy tenderness of the chicken and that hint of sourness from the pickles. Ta-da!
Hey, I'm Juan, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is you're going to get chicken that's crispy, golden, and juicy. This is the gold standard of chicken sandwiches.
Order the original Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real customers paid for their testimonials.
Final 2 home games of the year for Ohio baseball. Goes by quickly, doesn't it? Kalamazoo next weekend. 3 important games when it comes to the standings. And then it's Akron to close it out. Bobcats lead at 1-0 as we go to the bottom of the 2nd. Here's Trevor Lucas. Lucas, the left fielder. He's got his whole fan club here, and they've all got the phones out. He's like a rock star, Trevor Lucas. He's been here almost as long as I have. And the pitch, that's outside It is 1-0. I've been here 15 years, and it seems like he has too. But we look really good, both of us. The longer that we've been here, the better looking we get. Lucas in the box and the pitch. There's the strike. 1-1 the count. Lucas from California, 289 hitter, 2 homers, 5 runs batted in. Good, he's getting the start today. Weatherly for Lucas. Fly ball foul, first base side out of play. Lucas is spelled Lukkes, and I don't know if I've been approached by more PA announcers on the road to go through a pronunciation on a name more so than Lucas's name. My last name's Eisenstein, so I get it. 1-2 called, strike 3. Change up on the outside edge. Lucas, strikeout victim number 2. Here's Nick Dolan. Dolan, a 198 hitter. Home run, 17 runs batted in. Bobcat shortstop. I didn't ask him, but he changed up the plate song this weekend. He went from Saturday Night Fever to Jailhouse Rock, and the first one misses up and in. He had to duck out of the way to Dolan. It is 1-0. Shortstop hits 198. Homer and 17 runs batted in. 2 white batting gloves, gentle rock of the bat, back of the right-handed box, and the pitch. Upstairs. 2-0. 1-0 Bobcats. We're in the second. It is going to be a long day at the ballpark. And I mean long day at the ballpark. 2-0 pitch coming. Line drive through the left side hole, base hit. Nick Dolan with Ohio's 3rd hit of the day. Here's Billy Adams. Adams, the Ohio second baseman. It's .352. That's 25 for 71. No homers and 14 runs batted in. Ohio's 9-hole hitting second baseman. And hopefully after this long day, it's a good day. Ohio has a chance to get back even in the series in game 1 and try to win the series in the nightcap. 1 gone, runner at first in the pitch. Drops in there for a strike from Weatherly. It's 0-1. I would guess the grill's going to get a workout today. All the smells of the ballpark here. That's a pretty good grill, too, as far as it goes in the MAC. 0-1, beat on the ground to first. Off the bag, it's Beavis. Goes to second one. Tellier return throw. High to first. And on is Adams with the fielder's choice. So 3-6. If the throw was online, they probably get him. A.J. Roush bats now. 2 gone, runner at first. Roush scored the run after the leadoff walk all the way back in the first inning. We're in the second now. 1-0 Ohio with the lead. Roush with his family lineage to Ohio. And the pitch. Smoked on the ground to second. Down on the knee. Conant goes short way. Tellier for the 4th inning over. Ohio had a 1-out single. And Ohio doesn't score. 1-0 Bobcats. We go to the 3rd. Thanks for listening. The Ohio Sports Network from Learfield.
At Ohio Health, you can see your doctor here, there, or anywhere, whether it's in person.
Hi there. How are you feeling today?
Or at home.
Hi there. How are you doing?
At one of our 200-plus care sites across the state.
All right, let's take a look.
Or on your tablet, smartphone, or computer.
So when did this problem start?
You'll feel good knowing Ohio Health provides the finest care anywhere. Schedule care today at ohiohealth.com/finestcare.
If you're traveling to a game, a weekend road trip, or just around town, you need to stop at Go-Mart. You'll find a Go-Mart open 24 hours a day right off the interstate or right off Main Street in your local community. You can refuel your ride with quality gasoline and also yourself with popular snacks, drinks, and more. We're making it easy to keep up with your busy schedule by keeping you on the go. Go-Mart is the proud sponsor of Ohio Bobcat football.
Go time. Go Go-Mart.
Third inning's on. Game 1 of the doubleheader. Ohio 1, Ball State nothing. Jacob Tate back on the mound. Facing off with 8, 9, and 1 in the lineup. Hunter Dobbins, Justin Conant, Nick Gregory. Dobbins in the 8 spot, the catcher, 191 hitter, 7 homers, 23 runs batted in. Hunter Dobbins, the batter now. Dobbins last night went 1 for 4. He didn't strike out. And the pitch from Tate that missed low, 1-0. Tate with 2 strikeouts to start the game. Ball State had a leadoff double in the second, batting now in the third. And Dobbins shown some restraint. That was a generous strike. Thank you. It's 1-1. Dobbins did damage against Ohio last year, won the game in the MAC tournament over the Bobcats with a homer. 1-1. Big swing and a miss. 1-2. I don't know how they decide who the strikeout batter is, but Dobbins is that guy for some Chick-fil-A sandwiches, maybe. 1-2 pitch. Bouncing ball wide of third, foul. Right past Rich Maloney, who is coaching his 1,563rd game. 1,563 games as a collegiate head coach. He has 947 wins. 1-2. Got under it and pops his up into center. Gets some carry. Under it is A.J. Roush right in front of the 405 of the warning track. Makes the catch. Dobbins is retired. Here's Justin Conant. Conant hits .325, a homer and 15 runs batted in. Their second baseman. Conant from Shorewood, Illinois. Suburbs of Chicago, went to Joliet Catholic. That's a powerhouse athletic program, Joliet Catholic. Pitch misses outside to him. Conant last night went 1 for 4. The Joliet Catholic Hilltoppers. Tate brings it home. There's a strike. Took something off a fastball. It's 1-1. Even if you don't know Joliet Catholic, you know it because I'm sure you've seen the movie Rudy. That's Rudy's high school. 1-1. Misses outside. 2-1 the count. Shorewood, close to Joliet. And that's all close to my hometown of Bolingbrook, Illinois. Southwest burbs of Chicago. 2-1. Popped up foul. First base side out of play. Ball State gets a lot of kids, just students in general from the Chicagoland area. Western Michigan does too. And then that area, Northwest Indiana, they call the region. A lot of students from there go to Ball State. 2-1 pitch, 1 gone. Up and away. 3-1 the count. Top of the third, 1 gone, bases cleared. 3-1 pitch from Tate. Big swing and a foul tip. Into the mid of Mincy. I'm sorry, that was a 3-2 count, and he strikes out on that foul tip. That's his third strikeout of the day for Jacob Tate. Back topside now to Nick Gregory. And Ball State flirting with going down in order for the second time in 3 innings. Gregory struck out to start this dance off. Temperatures approaching 80 degrees today. Fastball punches his own for a strike. Pops the mid of Minzy. It's 0-1. Tate was so effective last week at Kent State. And you just couldn't keep him out of the starting rotation any longer. 0-1. Line drive, right center field. Roush drifting back. Coasts back and makes the catch. That's a 1-2-3 inning. We'll talk about Tate's numbers against Kent State next, and his numbers in Mid-American Conference play near the top of the table when it comes to pitchers. We go to the bottom of the third. 1-0 Ohio leads on the Ohio Sports Network from Learfield.
Mark Porter Auto Group is a proud sponsor of Ohio University Athletics. Mark Porter Chevrolet Buick GMC in Pomeroy is one of Ohio's largest GM dealers and is a 13-time Mark of Excellence Award winner. Mark Porter Ford is the 2021 President's Club Award winner for dealership sales and service, and a top 3 dealer in the Cincinnati Select region. Mark Porter Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Pomeroy and Jackson has the largest Jeep and Ram inventory in Southeast Ohio. Visit markporterauto.com to get your Car Ferry discount today. The Car Ferry will be chanting, "Oh you, oh yeah, let's go Bobcats."
Athens' own Union Street Diner is open and offers a variety of delicious menu options. Union Street Diner is open every day for your favorites like burgers, sandwiches, fries, vegetarian options, and of course, breakfast all day. Union Street Diner is open from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. for dine-in, carry out, and delivery all 7 days a week. See the menu online at unionstreetdiner.com or give them a call at 740-594-6007. Be sure to visit the Union Street Diner, 70 West Union Street, Athens.
Bottom of the third inning is on. Bobcats lead at 1-0 on Ball State, game one of the doubleheader. Alec Patino will lead it off against Ty Weatherly, the starter for Ball State. 2, 3, and 4 scheduled here. Patino singled in the first. Hits here now. Weatherly from the wide and brings it home. That missed high. It's 1-0. Was talking about Ohio starter Jacob Tate in MAC conference play, just conference games. He has a 1.78 ERA and he's 3-0. 1-0 to Patino coming here. Big swing and a miss. 1-1. 25 innings of work in conference play. Struck out 23. So the best ERA, and that's a good sample size within the league in league-only games. The pitch to Patino misses low and in. 2-1 the count. And so when Tate pitched the 5 innings against Kent State last week, you had to think about putting him in the rotation. Next one misses inside. Patino had to get out of the way. 3-1 the count. From the wind, it's Weatherly. Brings it home to Patino. That's fouled off down the line and left. It is curling towards the bullpen. And that was a little closer to in play than I thought it was. It's a strike. It's 3-2. And we talked about it at length last weekend. We talk about it this weekend, too, with the change in the rotation. It is very rare to see a team that is in contention for the top spot in the league go through a rotation change. Last night it was Dylan Masters. Today it's Jacob Tate. Masters made his first start last weekend. Tate his first this season, this weekend. Line drive, right center field. This ball smashed towards the gap, and that's gone. Patino pops one out of here for a Bobcat blast. And Ohio leads it 2-0. Leadoff homer here in the third. Patino's 7th of the season, RBI number 44. Second home run of the series for Ohio. Minzy hit one last night. That was just over the attack cat insignia on the wall in right center field. Here's Mason Minzy. Switch hitting catcher, hitting left against the righty, takes a strike. It is 0-1. Two nothing Ohio here in a game they really have to have. The pitch fouled back to the screen. It's really going to come down to the series next weekend against Western Michigan, and it's going to come down to the final weekend too. But if you could pick up a win, maybe 2 here today, you've got some help probably from Kent State coming as well. Be in a good spot. 0-2 misses up and away. 1-2 from Weatherly. That for the Bobcats is home run 42. Ohio 7th in the MAC in homers. Next one misses low. It's 2-2. Outfield straight up and deep. There is no wind to speak of right now. 2-2. That missed low and in. 3-2 the count. Bobcats on top 2-0 here in the third. Meeting 128 between these two schools. Ball State trying to win the league. Hit on the ground through the right side hole, base hit. Mason Minzy with a single, his second of this game. Here's Will Sturrock. Sturrock struck out in the first. Ohio got a run and an RBI Minzy single in the first. The home run for Patino here. We'll see if Sturrock can stir it up. Cardinals won the regular season last year. Cardinals have only gone to the NCAA tournament one time, 06. Bouncing ball to short should be 2. Tellier, Conant 1. On to first, Beavis. Rack him up, double play. 6-4-3. And for the Cardinals, that's double play. Only their 19th. It's a light number. Here's Colin Kasperbauer. CK popped down the first. He'll be honored between games too. The likable Sioux City, Iowa native, Colin Kasperbauer, right on left in the pitch. Check swing. Did it cost him a strike? Well, he went around. On the appeal, it's 0-1. Ohio on top 2-0 here on RPI Team 100 coming into the weekend. Ball State. And the pitch. Hit the other way to left. Starting in and going back lane, drifts over to his right, makes a head-high one-handed squeeze. Inning over. Ohio gets 2 hits, strands a man, but the solo pop for Patino makes it 2-0 Bobcats as we go to the 4th on the Ohio Sports Network from Learfield.
Located on 741 East State Street, Steak and Shake is serving up handmade milkshakes, fresh pressed steak burgers, and crispy shoestring fries cooked right to order. Kick off your day with our breakfast served until 11 a.m. And don't forget to join us for happy hour drinks and shakes on weekdays from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Steps up, throws deep, middle of the end zone, wide open. 6 for the Cats. Touchdown, Ohio.
In sight, it must be right. We'll see you there at Steak and Shake Athens.
People's Bank is a proud sponsor of Ohio University Athletics, and just like OU, People's Bank is headquartered in Southeast Ohio. People's Bank has been in business for over 120 years with over 100 full-service bank branches to serve you. With 3 locations in Athens County, now's the time to consider a switch and feel the client-first experience that helped People's Bank grow into a top 200 bank in the United States. People's Bank would love a chance to earn your business. Go Bobcats! People's Bank, working together, building success. Member FDIC.
Fourth inning's on in Athens. Welcome back to the Wren. 2-0 Ohio with the lead on Ball State. Jacob Tate back out there for Ohio, making his first start of the year. Remember, he had the injury last year and had to pitch through that, around that, and looking good out of that extended relief role that he had coming into this game and finally pushed his way into the rotation. Tough part of the lineup here, 2, 3, and 4, Tellier, Peltier, and Scheffler. They struck out, flew out, and doubled in their first plate appearances. Left on right in the pitch. Popped on the ground, foul to the Bobcat dugout. It's 0-1. This is a day to hang out on the rail of the dugout. Warm weather, and in the MAC, that is rare. 0-1 coming to Tellier. Squared to bunt, puts it down. It's a good bunt. Kasperbauer gloves, exchanges, throws to first, and they didn't get him. Stretch at first, and the splits for Patino. That was a heck of an effort. Kasperbauer on a dead sprint in, and he gloved, exchanged through to first, and Patino did the splits at first. And that has to be painful. How do you do that? But he is, stretching it out a little bit now. Runner on at first, though. Good effort all the way around. Tellier with an infield single. Here's Ryan Peltier. Gets under this one and pops it to left. It's going to stay in the park. It's drifting back to the warning track, though, and caught. Lucas underneath it on the fly out to left. Wow. That ball kept carrying. Peltier got under it. And Lucas had to read it. And it's a tough sky to read a fly ball today. It's maybe a little bit more of the cirrus clouds overhead now, but it's a powder blue sky, and that that pearl can get lost in the sky. Tellier back to first, one gone. Here's Decker Scheffler, their right fielder. Peltier nearly had his 15th home run. Left on left here, one gone. Top of the fourth, 2-0 Ohio with the lead. And the pitch. Mid-popping fastball strike. Outside edge. 0-1. Lob toss over to first. Back in time is Tellier. If you're thinking about the Cardinals on the base pass, there's a Cardinal on the base pass, so you're probably thinking about it. Stolen bases, they have 46 this year. Tellier has 10 of those, and he's the guy at first. Good lead, holding. That missed somewhere. Fastball looked to be over and good, but apparently low and in. One and one the count. Lead at first, and back in time as a runner on to toss over. There's not much chatter in the ballpark right now, so the umpire is going to hear every bit of criticism from the fans. Hey, 1-1, hit on the ground to short, should be two. Dolan to Adams, one, on to first, late. It was just too slowly hit. That was positioned perfectly for a double play, but instead it's a fielder's choice. 6-4. Here's Blake Beavis. Runner at first. Two gone now. This is a really good pass through the middle part of the lineup. Tate not out of it yet, though. Beavis has 10 home runs of the year. Right-handed, looks hitterish up there, and the pitch misses low from Tate. It's 1-0. Looks to Rich Maloney for a set of signs, wearing a red Cardinal helmet. How many signs has he issued over the years? 1-0, misses high. It's 2-0. Ball State head coach was the MAC Coach of the Year last year, Coach of the Year in the league 3 times, Coach of the Year of the Big Ten twice. That's 5. 2-0. In there for a strike. Good pitch. Change up from Tate. It's 2-1. So he started at Ball State as a head man for, 11 years. Went to Michigan for 10. Took him to 4 NCAA tournaments. 7 years at Ball State. Smacked on the ground through the box and into center field for a base hit. Gauging it and stopping at second is Scheffler. Single Beavis. Inning continues here with Wilhite, their DH. Wilhite grounded out the second. Gets here now in the fourth with Ohio on top 2-0. And this is the first time the Cardinals have 2 on in an inning. Wilhite, their DH, left on left here. Tate with a look at second. From the belt, brings it home. Turned on down the line and right, in there for a base hit. It will 3-hop the wall. Hitting third, coming in to score, Scheffler. Beavis, green light on. The throw to the plate is late. It is a 2 RBI double for Andrew Wilhite. This game is tied at 2. This is too good of a middle part of the lineup to not have efforts at bringing in runs, and they did here. Tate nearly got out of it, couldn't. Wilhite, RBIs 26 and 7. Time call. Tim Brown, Ohio's pitching coach, with a walk out to the mound to talk to Jacob Tate. Wilhite with the double, the Cardinals' second double in this ball game. For Wilhite, that is his 4th double of the year, double number 94 for the ball club. Ball State is the top hitting club in MAC-only games. Coming into the weekend, number 1 in the league in hitting in conference games only. Ohio, by comparison, 4th. Ball State 3rd overall in hitting in the league. Ohio 4th. The pitching for the Cardinals, though, in league play, middle of the pack. 5th? Ohio 7th. Ball State won the series at Bowling Green last weekend, but the Falcons fought with them a bit. Meeting done, 2 gone, runner at second, 2 already in. Here's Zach Lane, and the pitch is a strike. I would guess that the percentage of strikes after a mound meeting has to be pretty high when a pitching coach comes out there. Next pitch, generally a strike. That one is 2, and ooh, Lane didn't like that call. He did a little bit of a lean back like oh man, are you serious? Minzy bought his pitcher a strike. He yanked that back in the zone. Not all that much, but it was there. 0-2, the count, 2 gone. That misses low and in, 1-2. We'll check max scores as we go along. Got to fill the time somehow as we're in the 4th in this doubleheader Saturday. Pitch from Tate. This is popped up into center. Roush under it. Eyes it, makes the catch, inning over. 2 RBI double. Will Height, the highlight of the inning for Ball State. We're no better than when we started. Tied at 2 as we go to the bottom of the 4th on the Ohio Sports Network from Learfield.
Everyone knows that drinks at McDonald's just taste better. So, is it safe to assume that new lemonade at McDonald's might be more refreshing, more delicious, more bussin' with flavor than any lemonade you've ever had in your life? Yep, try new lemonade from McDonald's, made with real lemon juice, bits of lemon pulp, and cane sugar. Or pick up a mocha frappe, made with rich chocolate flavor and a hint of coffee, blended with ice and topped with whipped light cream and chocolatey drizzle. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary at participating McDonald's.
If there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon. That's the slogan, and that's what we believe at Parmar stores. From groceries to gas and all the other stuff you need, Parmar has it. Download the Parmar app for even more savings, and don't forget the Parmar Rewards Card too. We also believe in being a big part of your community, so look for us at the ball game or wherever you are. Shop us today, like us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and remember, if there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon.
Bottom of the 4th inning's on in Athens. Hopefully it's as beautiful where you are as it is here today. Temperatures around 80, sun-splashed skies, a little bit of a gentle breeze. Some wispy cirrus clouds, the harbinger of some rain that will be coming in here tomorrow. And that's the reason why we're playing 2 today in the final 2 games of the series. Ty Weatherly back into the ball game now with the Cardinals tying it at 2 in the top of the 4th. Cole Williams will start it off. Williams, Lucas, and Dolan here in the home half of the 4th inning. Red tops, white pants Cardinals. Green tops, white pinstripes on the pants for Ohio. And the first one to Williams misses outside. It is 1-0. Ball game tied at 2. Hitting room in left center field if he could go the other way. And the pitch missed upstairs. 2-0. Williams uses a red bat. Protective guard on his right shin. Weatherly, one of 2 6'6" starting pitchers in this game, brings it home. That missed inside. 3-0 the count. The sun hits the scoreboard at an angle that it's tough, at least from my eyes anyway, for the bulbs to be evident. 3-0, that hit him. So on 4 pitches, it would have been a walk anyway, but Weatherly makes Williams wear it. And here's Trevor Lucas.
Up now for Ohio, number 24, Trevor Lucas.
His family and friends and fan club behind the plate, ready to go again. Lucas in the 7 spot, struck out looking in the 2nd, has a man on at first in the pitch, squared a bunt, pulled it back, took one high, it's 1-0. Lucas, a long way from home, Tustin, California. I would wager to guess there haven't been a whole lot of players from Tustin, California that have played in Athens in the past. 1-0, that's called a strike. Got the outside edge. It is 1-1. Ohio and Ball State tied at 2. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4 phones are out. Lucas squares to bunt, pulls it back. That missed inside. That hit him. I was going to say, I don't know how it didn't hit him, but it hit him. It looked initially like he might have gotten out of the way. So the Bobcats wear pitches from Weatherly here. Here's Nick Dolan. Bottom of the lineup maybe can come through here for Ohio. Ball State's getting some activity in their bullpen in the right field corner. Time called. Rich Maloney comes out now. It is a slow walk for the veteran Ball State head coach. And this is to buy some time for the bullpen, which is getting heated up in earnest right now. Bobcats have a good shot here at the bottom of the lineup. Ball game tied at 2. And finally, the home plate umpire is going to come out there and say, hey, Rich, what are you going to do here? Kyle Reese out to the mound. This is a town hall meeting. and back to the dugout is Maloney. So with Elvis playing here, Nick Dolan goes to the plate. Don't be cruel here now. Dolan singled in the second. What's up here with runners on first and second and nobody out in the bottom of the fourth? He's squaring to bunt. Ball State's expecting it, pinching in at the corners, and the bunt stabbed out and missed. It's 0-1. I am always in favor here with the corners pinching in, of pulling it back and doing the old butcher boy here and hitting it over their head. We'll see if that's on. Ball game tied at 2. Nobody gone bottom of the fourth. Dolan squaring to bunt again in the pitch. He does put it down towards third, and nobody's there to field it. And everybody's safe. What in the world happened there? My goodness. Peltier came in. Tellier, I think, was going to third. The pitcher, Weatherly, didn't field his position. And the sacks are packed with Cats. Whoa. That's a base hit. But that is an absolute mental gap for Ball State. I mean, that left side of the infield is a really good you've got a Gold Glover over there at third. That is just a mental mistake for Ball State. Here's Billy Adams in the pitch. Missed up and in off the glove of the catcher Dobbins. Back to the backstop. Ohio has the lead, 3-2. Williams scores from third. Lucas to third. Dolan to second. So you've had a hit batter, a mental gap on a single, and a wild pitch to bring in a run, and that's how Ohio leads 3-2. Yikes. Adams with the base hit can plate 2 here. Lucas at third, Dolan at second, and Rich Maloney with a slow and steady walk out to the mound. This is his second visit of the inning, and so there is a pitching change. Bobcat fans are happy. They know it, and they really want to show it. Ohio on top 3-2. Pitching change now as Ball State goes to the pen. We'll step aside for 90. 3-2 Ohio, bottom of the fourth. Still nobody gone. This is the Ohio Sports Network from Learfield.
Together is a wonderful place to be. That's why CareSource is devoted to keeping you and your family healthy and happy. We promise you not only reliable healthcare, but also a helping hand with whatever your family needs to succeed. It's why more moms in Ohio choose CareSource for Medicaid than all other plans combined. Things only get better when we work together. And together, there's nothing we can't do. We are one. Learn more at caresource.com.
Hello there, my name is Seychelle, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the punch of flavors that's unlike any other. You get the crispy tenderness of the chicken and that hint of sourness from the pickles. Ta-da!
Hey, I'm Juan, and what makes Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is you know you're gonna get chicken that's crispy, golden, and juicy. This is the gold standard of chicken sandwiches.
Order the original Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real customers paid for their testimonials.
At Ohio Health, you can see your doctor here, there, or anywhere, whether it's in person
Hi there. How are you feeling today?
or at home.
Hi there. How are you doing?
At one of our 200 plus care sites across the state,
All right, let's take a look.
or on your tablet, smartphone, or computer.
So, when did this problem start?
You'll feel good knowing Ohio Health provides the finest care anywhere. Schedule care today at ohiohealth.com/finestcare.
If you're traveling to a game, a weekend road trip, or just around town, you need to stop at Go-Mart. You'll find a Go-Mart open 24 hours a day right off the interstate or right off Main Street in your local community. You can refuel your ride with quality gasoline and also yourself with popular snacks, drinks, and more. We're making it easy to keep up with your busy schedule by keeping you on the go. Go-Mart is the proud sponsor of Ohio Bobcat football.
New pitcher into the ball game for Ball State as they go to the pen in the bottom of the fourth inning. Ohio on top 3-2. New pitcher for the Cardinals is Ty Johnson. He's 6'6" as well. Man, they got some tall pitchers. 6'6", 205 junior from Indy. Lawrence North High School. Ty Johnson into the ball game for the Cardinals. Johnson making his 13th appearance, 4-2 with the 3.49 ERA. 38 2/3 innings of work, 23 hits, 16 runs, 15 earned, 20 walked, 50 strikeouts. Second and third, nobody gone, and Billy Adams cues one back to the plate. They look the runner back to third. Good play, throw to first in time. Johnson, that was at the base of the mound to the right of the mound. Looked to third to see if Lucas was running. He wasn't. That's the first out of the inning. Back topside to A.J. Roush. Will 3 runs win this ball game? You don't want to put it to chance. A.J. at the plate. Runners on second and third. One gone. That bends back in the zone for a strike. Good pitch from Ty Johnson. It's 0-1. So the Cardinals, starting pitcher gone, Ty Weatherly. He hit the first 2 batters. There was a mental mistake on the bunt, and Ohio got a run on a wild pitch. Check swing, he went around, it's a strike. It's 0-2 on A.J., who walked and ended the second on a fielder's choice. The likable Bobcats center fielder. Open stance, 2 white batting gloves, and the pitch. Check swing on a slider low and away. They appeal. Ooh, didn't go. The Cardinal fans wanted that to be an offered at pitch. And maybe the 2 fan bases will get to jawing at each other. That'll make it pretty interesting. 1-2 the count, the pitch. A.J. takes strike 3. Fastball. He didn't like the call. From this perspective, it looked to be in there. So Ty Johnson strikes out A.J. Roush. I mean, there's got to be a strike somewhere in the zone, right? I mean, not everything is a ball. Not everything is a strike. But in there, that appeared to be knee high and over. And Ohio needs to get something here from Patino. Second and third, the runners, 2 gone. The pitch, tried to hold it up, could not. And it's a strike for Patino. It's 0-1. Homered in the third, singled in the first. Hits here now in the fourth. Bobcats on top 3-2. And the pitch. Patino takes low and away. Dobbins with the good stop. Ty Johnson, back of Weatherly, the starter for the Cardinals. Big ball game for them, too. They got designs on the top spot in the league. They're behind Kent State. And the pitch to Patino outside. 2-1. Final score in Bobcats softball. That's a tough loss to Buffalo. 5-3 the final. And Miami leads 4-1 on Kent State right now. That's in the bottom of the 7th inning. Here, Patino waits. And I don't know what this is. They're going to put him on. All right. Wow. They're just going to put him on. Patino is given the pass. All right. This is something. They load the bases here from Mason Minzy. Oh, wow. So down in the count, they just put Patino on. Wow. Lucas at third, Dolan at second. Minzy's the batter now with Patino at first. Mason is 2 for 2 today. There's 2 gone in the bottom of the 4th. Run already in. That was on a wild pitch. How about a grand slam home run? The pitch. That's up and away. Out of the mid of Dobbins again and back to the backstop, and Ohio leads at 4-2 as Trevor Lucas scores. Dolan to third. To second is Patino. Bobcats on top 4-2. Wow. Now, they're going to put Minzy on. Huh. Yikes. They just, after one pitch to Minzy, load the bases again for Will Sturrock. Sturrock struck out in the first. Double play in the third. Hits here now with the sacks packed, and Ohio on top 4-2 in the bottom of the 4th. Here it is from Johnson. Fastball strike. It's 0-1. So hit batter, defensive gaps, gap single. Ground out, strikeout, walk, and on wild pitches, Ohio gets runs. 0-1. This is rolled up the line at first. It rolls back fair. It was a foul ball, and Beavis at the line and at the bag makes the play. That had some funky spin on it. It was foul and rolled back fair. And the inning is over on the 3 unassisted. Well, that's as wild of a bottom of the 4th as you'll ever have. 4-2 Ohio leads. We go to the 5th. This is the Ohio Sports Network from Learfield.
Mark Porter Auto Group is a proud sponsor of Ohio University Athletics. Mark Porter Chevrolet Buick GMC in Pomeroy is one of Ohio's largest GM dealers and is a 13-time Mark of Excellence Award winner. Mark Porter Ford is the 2021 President's Club Award winner for dealership sales and service, and a top 3 dealer in the Cincinnati Select region. Mark Porter Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Pomeroy and Jackson has the largest Jeep and Ram inventory in Southeast Ohio. Visit markporterauto.com to get your car ferry discount today. The car ferry will be chanting, "OU, oh yeah, let's go Bobcats."
Athens' own Union Street Diner is open and offers a variety of delicious menu options. Union Street Diner is open every day for your favorites like burgers, sandwiches, fries, vegetarian options, and of course, breakfast all day. Union Street Diner is open from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. for dine-in, carry-out, and delivery all 7 days a week. See the menu online at unionstreetdiner.com or give them a call at 740-594-6007. Be sure to visit the Union Street Diner, 70 West Union Street, Athens.
Well, that was a wild bottom of the 4th inning. 4-2 Ohio leads. We go to the 5th. Jacob Tate back out there. Ryan O'Connor from Ohio Athletics joins me in the booth. He is a sports administrator for baseball, but your official title is, Ryan, what?
I was hoping for color commentator, but if you wanted to go with my staff title, it's Associate Athletic Director for External Engagement.
Well, I guess you would be color commentator this inning anyway because you got the other headphone on. Those are normally reserved for Rob Cornelius, but I think he's fine with it. With you taking them today, Jacob Tate back out there for Ohio. Hunter Dobbins at the plate. And the first one is swung through. Sorry, Justin Conant. No, that is Dobbins. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. Dobbins flew out in the 3rd. Hits here now from Jacob Tate. Cardinals got 2 in the 4th. Ohio got 2 in the bottom half. This is popped up down the line and right. Foul ground. Long run Sturrock, and he can't make the play. So with the doubleheader, thought it would be a good chance to have you come in and kind of explain what it is that you do with Bobcat baseball here as the sports administrator. What is your role?
Yeah, appreciate you having me on air, and long-time listener, so enjoy
Thank
to
you.
be
Yeah.
beside you. So as sport administrator, we serve as an administrative staff person for our head coaches. So in terms of that, specifically with baseball, it's working week to week with Coach Moore and helping as they navigate administrative tasks and, of course, the planning that goes into everything that gets them to the competition.
0-2 pitch was fouled off on Hunter Dobbins from Jacob Tate. 4-2 Ohio leads as we're in the top of the fifth. Tate, the tall Tennessee native for Hunter Dobbins. Called strike three. Fastball inside edge, and Dobbins didn't like that call at all. Had to look back to the home plate umpire. That is strikeout number 4 for Jacob Tate, and that's free Chick-fil-A for everybody in the crowd here. Well, it finally worked. Hadn't worked for a while, but it works today as a strikeout batter. Whiffing for chicken. Here's Justin Conant, struck out in the third. And the pitch is outside. It's 1-0. So part of that, too, is fundraising for the program and all that, and honoring the program. And the two kind of collide here with a memorial that's going up for legendary head coach Bob Wren. This is popped up to right. Sturridge comes in. He'll make the catch for out number 2. Go ahead.
Yeah, we've made some great progress to have that come to fruition. We were assessing the original sculpture when we opened the stadium back in the late 90s, and it had been in disrepair. So there was need to help honor Coach Wren and the namesake of this facility, so everybody that walks through here can understand the impact that he's had on our baseball program.
And so the position of it, if you're familiar with it, will change as Ohio has Tate go against Gregory here, and the first one is in for a strike. It's 0-1. It used to be behind the plate here, behind the structure, but it will be by the gate where everybody walks in.
Yeah, both baseball and softball. It's a much higher trafficked spot that you'll pass by as you're entering these facilities and read on the impact that Coach Wren has had.
There's a strike. It's 0-2 on Nick Gregory, who's 0 for 2 today, visiting with Ryan O'Connor from Ohio's athletic department. High-ranking member of Ohio athletics here. I am well below him. 0-2, misses up and away. It's 1-2. And in addition to all that, there's always continued progress. The new locker room is up and running for Ohio too.
Yeah, the last few years, there's definitely some very visual elements of impact.
Bouncing ball back to the mound. Tate reached down for it. Plants throw to first in time for the out. 1-3, a 1-2-3 inning. That's a shut him down inning for Jacob Tate. Halfway home, Ohio leads 4-2. We'll keep it here during the break with Ryan O'Connor from Ohio Athletics and the sports administrator for baseball. And the turf project has been done recently, the locker room, and trying to keep things fresh, but to honor the history of the program too, because there aren't a whole lot of other programs in the MAC that have the history that Ohio has.
Yeah. In terms of this being our oldest program as an athletics department, dating back to 1896, and then of course our membership in the MAC and what that means to continually compete for MAC championships. That as we can make progress, like the field turf and then the locker room renovation that we brought online right at the beginning of last season, it's been a noteworthy piece for the player experience, as well as then of course what message we can explain to prospective student athletes that are considering attending Ohio University.
The year goes by so quickly. It feels like we were just here for the Steve Swisher jersey retirement ceremony, homecoming weekend here at Ohio, and that was still a really cool thing to do, to interview him in long form, the legendary Bobcat turned big leaguer, and his son here, Nick Swisher, as well. And that was a really cool weekend and put together very nicely, and you were a big part of that.
Yeah, it was an honor to play a part in helping bring Steve back. He's been, of course, a noteworthy alum that we celebrate, and for it to be the second number that we put up on that wall, it's was defining also for our student athletes to be a part of that back in October.
Bottom of the fifth inning's on. Ty Johnson back out there for Ball State. Colin Kasperbauer leads it off, and the first one is low. It's 1-0. 4-2 Ohio, bottom of the fifth. I'm Russ Eisenstein, joined by Ryan O'Connor from Ohio Athletics, talking about all things Bobcat baseball from an administrative standpoint. It is kind of cool knowing that I've been here for both of those retired jerseys, and I had a chance to long-form interview both of them. Mike Schmidt, who I was a little nervous for the interview because, the stories were that he and the media maybe didn't like all the interviews, but he was just awesome to deal with. We talked for 20 minutes. It was just really cool. That was a couple years ago, and Steve Swisher back here, and this year, and a lot of good things happening with Ohio athletics and Ohio baseball. 3-0 the count on Colin Kasperbauer. Here it is from Ty Johnson. 3-1 the count on a fastball.
Yeah, when our alums come back, they tend to be reflective of what this experience meant to them, and for Mike Schmidt, as far as that development that put him on the path to be arguably the greatest third baseman of all time. And, of course, Steve Smisher, our only first-round draft pick as a catcher out of here.
Bouncing ball back of the bag at second. Good play, Tellier. Shortstop throws to first in time. Kasperbauer retired 6-3. One gone here in the home half of the fifth. Ohio on top 4-2. Here's Cole Williams. In addition to all that, you've got a special sort of reverence for this place because you're a sports admin grad.
Yeah, I finished that dual degree program, which is what brought me to Athens as a career decision to pursue intercollegiate athletics, and it's definitely been a great place to call home for the last 10 years.
10 years?
Yeah.
Really?
Actually, I guess I'm going on 11 as we get up into this coming August.
Cole Williams takes a strike. It is 0-1, and before athletics, you were up the hill.
Yeah, I spent 4 years in the College of Business on our fundraising staff. Prior to that, I was on our university-wide fundraising team.
1-1 the count on Cole Williams. I think the thing about that, when you're asking people to invest, no matter what the dollar figure is, you want it to be a genuine thing. 1-1 fouled off, it's 1-2. Not like, hi, how are you? Give me your money. Hi, how are you? Let's cultivate that relationship and friendship and your bond, and let's see what works with the program, right?
The job title is development, and it's focused on that relationship development, while, of course, the job responsibilities hone in on what your fundraising performance is, that relationship development of helping someone reconnect and ideally be inspired to invest is crucial to it.
Fly ball down the line, out of play. 2 strikes and a ball with 1 gone on Cole Williams, bottom of the fifth. Ohio leads 4-2 in the pitch. That misses outside. 2-2 the count. And yeah, that's a whole part of it. The athletic contest, that takes up a certain amount of time, but there's so many other hours in the day to try to further that relationship. Another fly ball foul.
Yeah, it takes strategy. I mean, in terms of planning when you can have those interactions. And then at the same time, as you build that trust in someone, then you're also going to be receiving that outreach from those individual donors, from those supporters, in terms of making sure that that they feel connected, finding opportunities when I'm out here with my son to potentially text Steve the picture of Charlie running out there on the warning track.
2-2 hit on the ground to first, played by Beavis. He will take it himself for out number 2. Here in the fifth, 4-2 Ohio leads. Here's Trevor Lucas. And so you and Cimarron have a son, Charlie, and he is going to be a sibling, a brother to
a baby sister to early August.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Right on right in the pitch. There's a strike. 0-1 the count. So first time around, now a little easier going into time around number 2.
I think that we've mastered the ability to at least survive, but I'm not necessarily looking forward to the nights for the next 3 months during that early stage of a newborn.
0-2 the count on Trevor Lucas. Yeah, that's something I don't know anything about. I can barely manage my own life, but to be somewhat responsible for others, I don't know. Hey, Ryan, swing and miss, Trevor Lucas, strike 3, inning over. Good effort by Ty Johnson for Ball State. 4-2 Ohio as we go to the 6th. Ryan, thanks for your friendship. Thanks for everything you do. Thanks for your willingness to pop on the air. And look forward for this to this being a long run here in May and hopefully into June, all right?
Yeah, thanks a lot, Russ.
That's Ryan O'Connor from Ohio Athletics. 4-2 Cats as we go to the 6th on the Ohio Sports Network from Learfield.
Located on 741 East State Street, Steak & Shake is serving up handmade milkshakes, fresh pressed steak burgers, and crispy shoestring fries cooked right to order. Kick off your day with our breakfast served until 11 a.m. And don't forget to join us for happy hour drinks and shakes on weekdays from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Steps up, throws deep, middle of the end zone, wide open. 6 for the Cats. Touchdown, Ohio.
In sight, it must be right. We'll see you there at Steak & Shake Athens.
People's Bank is a proud sponsor of Ohio University Athletics, and just like OU, People's Bank is headquartered in Southeast Ohio. People's Bank has been in business for over 120 years with over 100 full-service bank branches to serve you. With 3 locations in Athens County, now's the time to consider a switch and feel the client-first experience that helped People's Bank grow into a top 200 bank in the United States. People's Bank would love a chance to earn your business. Go Bobcats! People's Bank, working together, building success. Member FDIC.
How about this start for Jacob Tate? Bobcats getting everything that you'd want out of a first-time starter, but a veteran pitcher here for the Bobcats. Jacob Tate going into the 6th, 4-2 Ohio with the lead. Tough part of the lineup, Adam Tellier, Ryan Peltier, and Decker Scheffler for Ball State. Bobcats trying to level this series. Final game coming up in the second game of the doubleheader. Tellier today 1 for 2, and the pitch. Change up in for a strike. It's 0-1. Thanks to Ryan O'Connor for joining me in the 5th inning. That was a quick inning, too. But there's always so much that goes into a program, from an administrative side, from a development side, and then, oh, by the way, the games, developing student athletes and all that, coach and player interaction. There's a lot that goes into it for sure. Tellier, right-handed hitter, as close to the plate as you could be. He is hunching out over the middle of the plate. The 6'6" Jacob Tate for Adam Tellier. Got under it and pops this up. This is into shallow right. Coming in is Sturrock. About 7 steps, 8-9 makes the catch. Tellier, tough hitter, is retired to start off the 6th. Here's Ryan Peltier. Bobcats on top 4-2 here. Ohio with 1 in the 1st, 1 in the 3rd, 2 in the 4th. Ball State's 2 came in the 4th. Middle part of the lineup. The pitch to Peltier, in for a strike. It is 0-1. Ball State fans didn't like the call, but it was a strike. Right over the middle of the plate. 0-1. Lashed foul down the line and right, out of play. On graduation weekend, I guess there might have been a car over there. 0-2 the count on Peltier. 0 for 2 today. A .399 hitter. Tate brings it home upstairs, 1-2. Just a couple of games going on in the big leagues right now. The Cardinals lead the Tigers 3-0 at Busch. St. Louis has lost like 20 in a row. They're 10-23. Yo. 1-2, hit on the ground to short, to his right, Dolan vacuums that up and throws to first in time. 6-3 on the putout. Peltier is 0 for 3. Here's Decker Scheffler. He reached on a fielder's choice. He doubled in the second. That was a hustle double in the second. Day game at Wrigley Field. Marlins 2, Cubs nothing. That's the top of the 4th inning. The Fish are 16-17 this year. They lost yesterday. First one in for a strike. Scheffler, left-handed hitter, right fielder. 4-2 Ohio, 2 gone in the top of the 6th. And the pitch. Low and outside. 1-1 the count. Another 9-inning ball game to follow. Here it is from Tate. There's a strike called. Fastball, outer edge. 1-2 the count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tate has 4 strikeouts today. He's a strike away from his 5th. And this would be his 3rd 1-2-3 inning. Didn't get it on that pitch. Up and away. 2-2. Scheffler is a .368 hitter. Scheffler 6th in the MAC in average. 2-2 pitch with 2 gone, to the bases clear. Little humpback liner in a shallow left. Lucas coming on, crumpled dive. It went out of his glove as he dove back in towards the infield. Tough play, and it is a base hit. those plays are the toughest for a left fielder to make because it's a low-lying line drive that isn't hit with a whole lot of pace, and then you have to decide, are you diving or not? He did and nearly made the play. Here's Blake Beavis, and he takes a ball low and away. It's 1-0. And it's just one of those things. I mean, you hit the ground, and it's tough sometimes to secure it. And Lucas nearly did. 1-0, fouled off over the screen, out of play. 1-1. Bobcats up 4-2 here. Visitor half of the sixth. For Ball State, trying to get to win 30. Next one misses up and away. 2-1 the count. Beavis, the five-man, right-handed hitting first baseman, lifts this foul off to the right side. A little bit more cloud cover will inch in as the day goes along. Rain expected tomorrow. 2-2. Just missed low. Good eye. It was tight, but low. 3-2. Scheffler at first. Middle innings here. Tate trying to get through it in his first start. The pitch. Runner goes. Bouncing ball to short. Easy for Dolan. Looks to first in time to get Beavis by a step and a half, and the inning is over. Jacob Tate doing his job as a starter today. 4-2 Ohio. We go to the bottom of the sixth. This is the Ohio Sports Network from Learfield.
Everyone knows that drinks at McDonald's just taste better. So, is it safe to assume that new lemonade at McDonald's might be more refreshing, more delicious, more bussin' with flavor than any lemonade you've ever had in your life? Yep. Try new lemonade from McDonald's, made with real lemon juice, bits of lemon pulp, and cane sugar. Or pick up a mocha frappe, made with rich chocolate flavor and a hint of coffee, blended with ice and topped with whipped light cream and chocolatey drizzle. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary at participating McDonald's.
If there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon. That's the slogan, and that's what we believe at Par-Mar stores. From groceries to gas and all the other stuff you need, Par-Mar has it. Download the Par-Mar app for even more savings, and don't forget the Par-Mar rewards card too. We also believe in being a big part of your community, so look for us at the ball game or wherever you are. Shop us today, like us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and remember, if there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon.
With Outcast playing at the ballpark, we go to the bottom of the sixth. Ohio on top 4-2. Game 2 of the series after Ohio lost last night 5-3. Bobcats trying to level this series at a game aside. Nick Dolan leads it off for Ohio against Ty Johnson, second pitcher used for Ball State today. Dolan, Billy Adams, and A.J. Roush scheduled here in the home half of the sixth. Right on right. Dolan 2 for 2 today. Swung for the downs, came up empty. It's 0-1. Dolan, a 198 hitter coming into the game, but he's hit well over the last couple of weeks. 0-1, fouled back. 0-2. Dolan wears 1. Got to have some moxie to wear the number 1 jersey. And the pitch. That handcuffed him, called strike 3. Bent back into the zone. It's a tough pitch. That was a pitcher's pitch. Strikeout for Johnson, his second. Here's Billy Adams. If you're wondering about the line for the visitors starter today, Ty Weatherly ahead of Ty Johnson. Here's the pitch to Adams. There's a strike. It's 0-1. Weatherly, 3 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, all earned. A walk, 2 strikeouts. He threw 60 pitches, 33 strikes. Not the greatest ratio, and that's why he only went 3 innings. 1-1 the count. Ty Weatherly and Ty Johnson. Bouncing ball towards third. It will be fielded foul for Billy Adams. Ohio on top 4-2 here. One gone, bases clear. Game 128 in the all-time series. Ohio has 66 wins. Ball State has 60. There's been one tie. Fly ball foul, first base side out of play. Ties are always interesting because you wonder why it was a tie. I'd have to look back to see. But maybe it got dark in Muncie. Maybe it got dark in Athens. Oh, the sprinklers are on here. There's a delay, and I was looking around. The sprinklers are on down the line and left. That's a first. So Ohio's first base coach, Justin Sumner, who is the volunteer assistant, is going to have to go on the dead sprint to the spigot now and turn it off. He did. I think there were, 3 plugs that just automatically turned on. And now the ones around the infield turned on, at least for the moment. It used to be a grass and dirt infield. It's not any longer. But the sprinklers are on for the grass when you need it. It's been a wet spring here in Athens, and you still have to maintain the grass, but it is a delay for the moment. All right, the moment's over. 1-2, fly ball foul down the line and right. It would be interesting if there was a ball hit down the line and left in the corner to see if Lane would go on the slip and slide to try to get it. 1-2 the count, one gone to the pitch. Called strike 3. He uses that inside edge of the zone very well. Back-to-back Ks. Here's A.J. Roush.
The center fielder, A.J. Roush.
Roush walked, reached on a fielder's choice, struck out today. Bases clear, 2 gone, bottom of the 6th, and the pitch. Big rip and a miss. It's 0-1. Ohio up by 2 here, lost by 2 last night. Johnson trying to strike out the side. Ooh, he's got the Bobs baffled at the plate here, 0-2. Johnson has more rhythm and pace than Weatherly does. The 0-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. Wow. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night on repeat. 3 strikeouts for Ty Johnson, and Ohio's lead stays at 2 as we go to the 7th. 4-2 Ohio on the Ohio Sports Network from Learfield.
Together is a wonderful place to be. That's why CareSource is devoted to keeping you and your family healthy and happy. We promise you not only reliable health care, but also a helping hand with whatever your family needs to succeed. It's why more moms in Ohio choose CareSource for Medicaid than all other plans combined. Things only get better when we work together. And together, there's nothing we can't do. We are one. Learn more at caresource.com.
Hello there. My name is Seychelle, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the punch of flavors that's unlike any other. You get the crispy tenderness of the chicken and that hint of sourness from the pickles. Ta-da!
Hey, I'm Juan, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is you know you're gonna get chicken that's crispy, golden, and juicy. This is the gold standard of chicken sandwiches.
Order the original Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real customers paid for their testimonials.
Bobcats getting length. They got length out of Dylan Masters last night. Ohio getting length out of Jacob Tate here today. We go to the 7th, 4-2, Ohio leads. Jacob Tate back out there for Ohio. Masters went 7 last night, gave up 6 hits, 3 runs, all earned, 4 strikeouts, didn't walk a man. And today, Jacob Tate doing what he does. Tate, 6 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, both earned, 4 strikeouts. Ball State leads it off here with Wilhite. Wilhite, Lane, Dobbins, 6, 7, and 8 for Charlie Cardinal's crew. And Tate misses low. It's 1-0. Bobcats on top 4-2 in the 7th. Left on left in the pitch. That's fouled off over the screen, out of play. Ball State in the red tops. The script white Ball State on the uniform front. One. Just missed outside, 2-1 the count. Ohio in the arched black print across the chest, trimmed in white. 2-1 pitch. Bouncing ball to first, down on the knee, off the back, Patino, run to the sack for the out. So Wilhite on the ground out. Here's Zach Lane. Lane 0 for 2 today. 4-2 Ohio here in the visitor half of the 7th. Ball State's brought back the Dancin' Charlie, the logo from the 80s. And it's a really good look. Dancin' Charlie Cardinal brought it back for the football helmets a couple of years ago. This is line to left and deep, way back and gone. Dancin' Charlie leads to Dancin' Zach Lane. Home run, his second of the year. It's a 1-run lead for Ohio now. It's 4-3. So somewhere Charlie Cardinal is dancing and celebrating. Solo shot over the boards and left. Lucas New took a couple of steps, looked up, and it was gone. Here's Hunter Dobbins. Lane making his 18th start, and so the average, it is what it is. Going to get a pinch hitter here. Pinch hitter for the Cardinals here. 13, Jalen Martinez. He's from Waukee, Iowa. Junior, 6'1", 182. WAUKEE, Iowa. Jalen Martinez in there now for Ball State to pinch hit. Spot previously occupied by Hunter Dobbins, so you would figure that Martinez, who is a outfielder by trade, there might be some shuffling here. Anyway, this is popped up down the line and right, foul, out of play. Count level at a ball and a strike. On the year, Martinez is 3 for 8. This is his 10th game. He does have 2 doubles. He has brought in 3 runs. Open stance, middle of the box, right-hand side. Tate for him. That missed outside. 2-1 the count. There is activity in Ohio's bullpen. Remember, Braxton Kelly pitched last night, and he threw over 30 pitches last night. Here it is from Tate. That's low, 3-1. Tate inching ever closer to 100 pitches on the day. 3-1 the count, 1 gone, bases clear, top of 7, run already in for the Cardinals in the pitch. High and wide, ball 4. Here's Justin Conant, their second baseman. Time called, out to the mound, Mason Minzy. 95 pitches now for Jacob Tate. 6 1/3 innings to this point. That's his first walk and 4 strikeouts. Get a pinch runner for the Cardinals as well. Looks like Grant Miller. Grant Miller from Cincinnati, Lakota West High School, 5'7", 160 and a sophomore. So Grant Miller is the pinch runner. 4-3, Ball State trails, and the wheels of managerial progress are turning here for Rich Maloney. The former Brave farmhand, grew up in Tiger territory in Michigan. This is a lengthy pause before Justin Conant's at bat. Some smoke from the grill is wafting out over the field now. Like Old County Stadium, tailgating in Milwaukee. Here, it's the grill, and smells good. 1 gone, runner at first, lob toss over to first, back in time as a runner. Miller, the pinch runner, and if you're wondering, he is 2 for 2 in stolen base attempts this year. Conant, the 9-man in the lineup, 0 for 2 today. Tate trying to get a double play. Instead, a lob toss over to first. Back in time is Miller. There's a right-hander up in the Bobcat bullpen, and I think Ohio's going there now. Tim Brown, Ohio's pitching coach, out to the mound. The Des Moines, Iowa native will take the ball from Jacob Tate, and that's a great effort. Tate, in his first start, goes into the sixth, and Ohio has a lead, 4-3. Bobcats go to the pen here. Jacob Tate, what an effort in his first start of the year, his 13th appearance of the season, giving his ball club a chance. 4-3, runner at first, one gone, top of 7. Bobcats up a run. Tell you about the new cat hurler after this 60 or 90-second pause on the Ohio Sports Network from Learfield.
At Ohio Health, you can see your doctor here, there, or anywhere, whether it's in person.
Hi there. How are you feeling today?
Or at home.
Hi there. How are you doing?
At one of our 200-plus care sites across the state.
All right, let's take a look.
Or on your tablet, smartphone, or computer.
So when did this problem start?
You'll feel good knowing Ohio Health provides the finest care anywhere. Schedule care today at ohiohealth.com/finestcare.
If you're traveling to a game, a weekend road trip, or just around town, you need to stop at Go-Mart. You'll find a Go-Mart open 24 hours a day right off the interstate or right off Main Street in your local community. You can refuel your ride with quality gasoline and also yourself with popular snacks, drinks, and more. We're making it easy to keep up with your busy schedule by keeping you on the go. Go-Mart is the proud sponsor of Ohio Bobcat football.
Mark Porter Auto Group is a proud sponsor of Ohio University Athletics. Mark Porter Chevrolet Buick GMC in Pomeroy is one of Ohio's largest GM dealers and is a 13-time Mark of Excellence Award winner. Mark Porter Ford is the 2021 President's Club Award winner for dealership sales and service, and a top 3 dealer in the Cincinnati Select region. Mark Porter Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Pomeroy and Jackson has the largest Jeep and Ram inventory in Southeast Ohio. Visit markporterauto.com to get your car ferry discount today. The car ferry will be chanting, "OU, oh yeah, let's go Bobcats."
Tyler Peck comes in for Ohio out of the pen. Tyler Peck in for Ohio here. In the top of the 7th with one gone and a runner at first. Right-hander out of the pen. Tyler Peck ready to go for Ohio. And he'll face Justin Conant with Miller, the pinch runner, at first. Peck, 6'2", 215 from Oak Creek, Wisconsin. Probably a Brewer fan. Tyler Peck. Peck making his 15th appearance of the year. Doesn't have a record with a 4.97 ERA. 4-3 Ohio leads in the top of the 7th. Peck, 29 innings, 35 hits, 19 runs, 16 earned, 11 walks, 20 strikeouts. Opposition hitting .310 against him. And the pitch is a fly ball to right. It will stay in the park. Sturek is there in front of the track and makes the catch. Out number 2. Conant, line out to right. Back up to the top of the lineup to Nick Gregory, who's 0 for 2 today. 2 gone, top of the 7th. 4-3 Ohio with the lead. Bobcats trying to get to win 14 in Mid-American Conference play. Ohio has lost 4 straight MAC games. Throw to first, chases a runner back. Gregory is Ball State's center fielder. Bobcats last won a series over Ball State in 2017. There's a strike. Fastball from Peck. Last year, Ohio split the season series and lost in the MAC tournament 6-4. 2021 in Athens, Ohio split, winning the last 2 games. 0-1 the count, 2 gone to the pitch. Breaking ball, strike called. That was a knee buckler to Gregory. 0-2 the count. Two gone, runner at first, top of 7, 4-3 Ohio. Here it is from Peck. Line drive, left field. Lucas to his left. Makes the catch and the inning's over. Stretch time in Athens. Tyler Peck closes the book on Jacob Tate. 4-3 Ohio. Stretch time in Southeast Ohio on the Ohio Sports Network from Learfield.
Athens' own Union Street Diner is open and offers a variety of delicious menu options. Union Street Diner is open every day for your favorites like burgers, sandwiches, fries, vegetarian options, and of course, breakfast all day. Union Street Diner is open from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. for dine-in, carry-out, and delivery all 7 days a week. See the menu online at unionstreetdiner.com or give them a call at 740-594-6007. Be sure to visit the Union Street Diner, 70 West Union Street, Athens.
People's Bank is a proud sponsor of Ohio University Athletics, and just like OU, People's Bank is headquartered in Southeast Ohio. People's Bank has been in business for over 120 years with over 100 full-service bank branches to serve you. With 3 locations in Athens County, now's the time to consider a switch and feel the client-first experience that helped People's Bank grow into a top 200 bank in the United States. People's Bank would love a chance to earn your business. Go Bobcats! People's Bank, working together, building success. Member FDIC.
Party in the USA, party in Southeast Ohio. Just as it was intended, the 7th inning stretch is followed by Miley Cyrus. Bottom of the 7th inning's on. 4-3, Ohio with the lead. Alec Patino leads it off here. Patino hit a homer in the 3rd. He's been on base each time. He singled and walked. 4-3, bottom of the 7th. This is popped foul down the line and left and out of play. Bobcats lost last night 5-3. Ty Johnson back out there for the Cardinals. And the next one drops low. It is 1-1. About 45 minutes between games. The senior ceremonies will take place here. 1-1. That just missed outside. 2-1. I'll read the bios over the PA to honor the seniors between games. 2-1. Last foul down the line and left and out of play. 2-2. More cloud cover now. Rain coming tomorrow, thus the doubleheader today. 2-2. Fouled off to the Ball State dugout. Head back home for a couple of days, so I'll broadcast this doubleheader, then an 8-hour drive back to the Chicagoland area. Bouncing ball to the right side, near the bag. Beavis down to take it, and nearly lost it, but he taps on the sack for the out. Patino out. Here's Mason Minzy. Probably will drive through some rain later today. I have made that drive from here to either Malta, Illinois or Huntley, Illinois over 100 times. 100 times. Pitch misses low to Minzy, who today has been on base 3 times, 2 singles and a walk. 4-3 Ohio leads, bottom of the 7th inning, bases clear, 1 gone. And the pitch from Johnson. Bouncing ball to short, to his right, down on a knee. Tellier gets up, looping throw to first, and a high stretch from Beavis. And Minzy is retired. That's a good play all the way around. Here's Will Sturrick. I know pretty much every mile, every exit. 33 up to 70, 70 around Indianapolis, 65 up into the Chicagoland area. To the tri-state and then back home. It's better on the way back because you gain an hour. It's not as fun on the way here to Southeast Ohio because you lose the hour. 0-1 pitch. That's low and away on Will Sturrick. 1-1 the count. I'll tell you that I-65 in Indiana is one of the country's worst interstates. 2-1 the count. It's not a pleasant ride. 2-1. Missed inside. 3-1 the count on Will Sturrick. There's not a whole lot of sights to see. There is that one barn north of Lafayette with Purdue Pete on it, right next to 65. That's fun. There's a strike. It's 3-2. I'm sure Ball State fans know the interstates of Indiana very well. I-69 takes them up to Fort Wayne and into Michigan. 3-2, fouled off, first base side out of play. I've always liked interstate driving. As you know, I hate flying. Can't stand flying. Hate the whole process of flying. Packing, going to the airport, TSA, plane, all that. Give me an open interstate, love it. 3-2, fouled back to the screen for Will Sturrick. I don't know the pilot, but I'm in control of my own car. 8-hour drive back home, that's nothing. That's like going to the grocery store. 3-2 pitch, line drive center field. Gregory comes in, still on the run in, can't make the play. Fields it on a hop. Sturrick with the single to center. Here's Colin Kasperbauer. 2 gone, bottom of the 7th, 4-3 Ohio with the lead. And the cool thing about the schedule here for Ohio is get back home for a couple of days before meeting the ball club in Kalamazoo. Maybe we'll see CCU in Kalamazoo coming up next weekend. And the pitch. Fastball strike to Kasperbauer, who's 0 for 3 today. The question is, how many donuts will I eat next weekend in Kalamazoo? The best road donut in all the world is in Kalamazoo, Michigan. 0-1 pitch. Fly ball foul, down the line and left, out of play. And I guarantee you I have delivered more business than any other road MAC announcer in the history of Sweetwater's Donuts in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Guaranteed. I'll have like a dozen before game 1. 0-2. High chopper over the mound. Tellier there. Fields throws to first. Got him by half a step. Tough play. Good play. 6-3. Kasperbauer was sprinting down the line. Inning done. We go to the 8th. Not donut time yet. This is the Ohio Sports Network from Learfield.
Everyone knows that drinks at McDonald's just taste better. So, is it safe to assume that new lemonade at McDonald's might be more refreshing, more delicious, more bussin' with flavor than any lemonade you've ever had in your life? Yup. Try new lemonade from McDonald's, made with real lemon juice, bits of lemon pulp, and cane sugar. Or pick up a mocha frappe, made with rich chocolate flavor and a hint of coffee, blended with ice and topped with whipped light cream and chocolatey drizzle. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary at participating McDonald's.
If there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon. That's the slogan, and that's what we believe at Parmar stores. From groceries to gas and all the other stuff you need, Parmar has it. Download the Parmar app for even more savings, and don't forget the Parmar Rewards Card too. We also believe in being a big part of your community, so look for us at the ball game or wherever you are. Shop us today, like us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and remember, if there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon.
Eighth innings on. Welcome back to the Ren. 4-7-0 for OU. 3-6-0 for BSU. Ooh, those nachos look good. Concession stands getting a run on today. 4-3 Ohio with the lead. Tough part of the lineup here for sure. Adam Tellier, Ryan Peltier, Decker Scheffler for the Cardinals. Tyler Peck back out there for the Bobcats. Relief appearance after Jacob Tate did good work. Tellier takes a strike. It is 0-1. Strikeout, single, fly out. Hits here now to start out the 8th. Peck holds that ball in his right hand. Ball meets glove. Kicks and fires. Tap foul at the plate. Tellier was off balance. It's 0-2. Every win will help. Everyone will help as Ohio's trying to qualify for the MAC tournament. Ball State's feeling the same thing, too, because they're fighting for the top spot of the league. We'll update scores here this inning. Bouncing ball to short, to his left, sucking it up. Dolan takes a step, sidearm throw to first in time. Tellier retired, 1 for 4 today. Here's Ryan Peltier, who is 0 for 3. He's a .399 hitter. Peltier, fly out, ground out. Scores from around the MAC. You think that Eastern Michigan was a little bit upset about losing, that Central Michigan was a little bit upset about losing to Eastern Michigan yesterday? They lost 3-1. Breaking ball strike from Peck. It's 0-1. Bottom of the 8th inning in Mount Pleasant. Central Michigan 20. Eastern Michigan 2. 0-1. Popped him up. Down the line and right, foul ground. Towards first. Patino there and makes the play. Peltier is 0 for 4 today. Here's Decker Scheffler. So to repeat, bottom of the 8th inning at Mount Pleasant. Central Michigan 20. Eastern Michigan 2. Kent State leads Western Michigan 2-0, top of the 3rd inning in Northeast Ohio. Bouncing ball wide of first, foul. It's 0-1 on Scheffler, who today has 2 hits. He's been on base every time. Kent State won over Western Michigan yesterday in game 1 of that series. Up 2-0, top of 3 now. Scheffler, the cleanup hitter. Peck for him. Fly ball off the end of the bat to center. Easy pickings for A.J. Roush. And that's a 1-2-3 inning against a really tough 2, 3, and 4 in the lineup. Tellier, Peltier, Scheffler, all over 300 with their average, all over 330. Peck made short work of them. We go to the bottom of the 8th, 4-3 Ohio. This is the Ohio Sports Network from Learfield.
Together is a wonderful place to be. That's why CareSource is devoted to keeping you and your family healthy and happy. We promise you not only reliable health care, but also a helping hand with whatever your family needs to succeed. It's why more moms in Ohio choose CareSource for Medicaid than all other plans combined. Things only get better when we work together. And together, there's nothing we can't do. We are one. Learn more at caresource.com.
Hello there. My name is Seychelle, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the punch of flavors that's unlike any other. You get the crispy tenderness of the chicken and that hint of sourness from the pickles. Ta-da!
Hey, I'm Juan, and what makes Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is you know you're gonna get chicken that's crispy, golden, and juicy. This is the gold standard of chicken sandwiches.
Order the original Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real customers paid for their testimonials.
Bottom of the 8th inning is on. Welcome back to the Ren. Ohio on top 4-3 on Ball State. Game 2 of the series. Bobcats trying to level this series at a game aside. Cole Williams leads it off against Ty Johnson, who's done good work out of the Ball State pen. And the first one misses. It's 1-0. Of course, this is Derby Day, Kentucky Derby Day. The favorite was scratched this morning. Pitch misses outside. It's 2-0. Forte was the odds-on favorite for the Derby, but scratched this morning. 2-0 pitch. Fly ball foul. Out of play. And there's something here that I've never seen at the ballpark before. I've never seen this before. I look down, and there's the racing form on a seat right below us here. I've never seen that before. That's awesome. 3-1 the count. So the daily racing form, if you've ever looked at that before, there's so many numbers in that thing. It's unbelievable. Like, how could all of them be true? 3-2, or 3-1 is the strike called at 3-2 now. So for every track in the country, every race course in the country, the daily racing form has the odds, has all the stuff on the horses from previously. 3-2 low, ball 4. Leadoff walk here. Here's Trevor Lucas. And so his fan club will get it back going again here. Runner at first, bottom of the 8th, 4-3 Ohio with the lead. Trevor Lucas uses the outfield as his plate song, squares to bunt, pulls it back, takes it low and inside. It is 1-0. But if you're ever around a racetrack, if you're ever around an OTB, and if you've never seen one before, just pick up the daily racing form. It's like a racing Bible that's put out every day. 1-0. Taps it foul at the plate on a bunt. It's 1-1. Now, of course, the Kentucky Derby today in Trevor's home state of California. A couple of beautiful racetracks to go to. 1-1 the count. Squares to bunt. Stabs at it. Foul. It is 1-2. Will the bunt still be on? Derby day in Lexington. And a doubleheader day here in Southeast Ohio. 1-2 the count, nobody gone. Runner at first in the pitch. Lucas chops this one weakly towards third, well off the bag, flagging at Peltier, throws to first in time. So he did his job. The job was to move the runner. And he didn't get the bunt down, but he did the job to advance the runner just the same. So Lucas is out 5-3. Runner at second, one gone. 4-3 Ohio with the lead. And the pitch to Nick Dolan is a ball low. It's 1-0. So Lucas moved the runner. Base hit makes it a 2-run lead. One gone here in the eighth. 4-3 Ohio on the pitch. Line drive to short, right at Tellier. I mean, that was right at him. Two gone. Here's Billy Adams. 4-3 Ohio with the lead here in the bottom of the eighth. Adams, fielder's choice, ground out, strikeout. Ohio out hitting Ball State 7-6. And the pitch. That's low. 1-0. Back in my home state, Illinois, there's only one track anymore, Hawthorne. Used to be a ton. Arlington Park is being demoed for the Bears' new stadium. 1-0. There's a strike. It's 1-1. Day at the races. I think that's got to be just a really hard thing to be really good at. Picking horses. Time called. Out comes Rich Maloney, and he's never in a hurry to get to the mound. But Ty Johnson has done good work here. And this is a town hall meeting. Runner at second. Two gone here in the eighth. But yeah, if you look at that racing form, you could figure it out and you could be good at handicapping horses. That's just an amazing talent. Meeting done. Rich Maloney has a word or two for the home plate umpire. So the at-bat will continue. You could probably make a case for every horse in the race today in the Derby. With a mint julep in hand. 1-1 pitch. Low and away. 2-1 the count. I don't know if I've ever had a mint julep in my life. No, probably not. Two gone, runner at second. 4-3 Ohio leads in the pitch. Fouled back to the screen by Billy Adams. It's 2-2. Now there's, much like the Indy 500, there are a couple of ways to watch the Kentucky Derby. You could be in the stands in suits and dresses and all that, and the hats, or you could be in the infield, which is a little bit different. It's a different sort of experience for sure. It's fun, but it's not as classy. 2-2 pitch, two gone. That hit him up and in on a breaking ball. Adams had some time to try to spin out of the way. Adams hit by a pitch. Here's A.J. Roush. Roush walked. Fielder's choice, strikeout, strikeout. With AC/DC playing, A.J. gets to the plate. And the pitch. That's low and outside. 1-0 the count. Two gone, runner at first. Ohio on top, 4-3. We're in the bottom of the eighth. More cloud cover at the ballpark now. The time for the tan is done. Not much of a breeze either. And the pitch. That's low and outside. 2-0 the count. You feel good about 4 runs. Another run would help. Miami leads Akron 4-0, bottom of the 3rd inning in Oxford. Bluff moved back to second. The non-conference series this weekend is Virginia Tech and Bowling Green. Virginia Tech 1, Bowling Green 0, top of the 5th in Blacksburg. AJ takes high. 3-0 the count with 2 gone and runners on first and second. Holy cow. Central Michigan 24, Eastern Michigan 2. Top of the 9th inning. There's the strike to Roush. 24-2, Central Michigan leads Eastern Michigan, top of the 9th inning. The mercy rule should be in every game in conference play, not just the last one, and that game is an example of why. 3-1, low and away. Ball 4, bases loaded. Well, 2 gone. Williams at third, Adams at second, Roush at first, and Ohio's best hitter is at the plate. Ohio has a chance to pop this one wide open here. Alec Patino today homered in the 3rd, singled in the 1st, walked in the 4th, grounded out in the 7th. He's 2 for 3 with a walk. Sacks packed with cats, time called. Dobbins out to the mound. 4-3 Ohio in the 8th inning. This is just Dobbins and Johnson here. Umpire out to break it up now. Two gone, bottom of the 8th. 4-3 Ohio leads. Alec Patino at the plate. Some insurance tallies would help. Right on left. Johnson for Patino. Good pitch. It's a strike, belt high. Next one for Patino. That bounced in, got back to the backstop, and actually hit him first. So a hit batter, Patino on. That's 2 hit batters in the inning. That is 4 today. It is 5-3 Ohio. It's a bases loaded HBP as Cole Williams scores. Here's Mason Minzy. Sacks remain packed with cats. Minzy, 2 for 3 today with a walk. Remember, there was the intentional pass for him earlier. 2 gone, bases loaded. 5-3 Ohio in the 8th. And the pitch. Low and in. Ball 1. Bobcats softball lost to Buffalo in game 1 of the doubleheader. Bottom of the 3rd inning now. Scoreless game, Ohio and UB. Miami already won over Kent State today. This is popped up foul, third base side out of play. Count level at a ball and a strike. So Ohio needs Miami softball to lose in the final game of their series to Kent State. 1-1, hit on the ground to second. Taking that is Conant. He'll flip to the bag covering Tellier. Inning over. Ohio adds 1 hit batter, but they leave them loaded. 5-3 Cats as we go to the 9th on the Ohio Sports Network from Learfield.
At Ohio Health, you can see your doctor here, there, or anywhere, whether it's in person.
Hi there. How are you feeling today?
Or at home.
Hi there. How are you doing?
At one of our 200-plus care sites across the state.
All right, let's take a look.
Or on your tablet, smartphone, or computer.
So, when did this problem start?
You'll feel good knowing Ohio Health provides the finest care anywhere. Schedule care today at ohiohealth.com/finestcare.
If you're traveling to a game, a weekend road trip, or just around town, you need to stop at Go-Mart. You'll find a Go-Mart open 24 hours a day right off the interstate or right off Main Street in your local community. You can refuel your ride with quality gasoline and also yourself with popular snacks, drinks, and more. We're making it easy to keep up with your busy schedule by keeping you on the go. Go-Mart is the proud sponsor of Ohio Bobcat football.
We've reached the 9th. Game 1 of this doubleheader, Game 2 of the series. Ohio University baseball leads at 5-3 over Ball State. Welcome back to the Ren. I'm Russ Eisenstein. Thanks for making Bobcat baseball and this here broadcast a part of your Saturday wherever you are. Doing yard work like my parents, or out on a boat somewhere, or at a bar somewhere, or just alone in your house. That's fine too. I'll keep you company. Tyler Peck back out there for Ohio. And Blake Beavis leads it off for Ball State. It is Beavis, Wilhite, and Lane for the Cardinals. It is 5, 6, and 7. And the first one from Peck is in there for a strike. It is 0-1. Jacob Tate stands to be the winner. Peck trying to pick up the save. The 0-1. Big swing and a miss. That was letter high. Cardinals in script in white on the red uniform top for Ball State. With the number on the low left portion of the jersey. You saw it as he flailed at it. This is popped up back a home, and it lands in an empty seat. It's 0-2. Top of the 9th inning. Bobcats trying to beat one of the top teams in the league. The 0-2. Missed inside. 1-2 the count. Beavis today, 1 for 3. Did score one of Ball State's 3 runs. 1-2. Tap foul at the plate. The final score last night was 5-3. Ohio lost. The score right now is 5-3. Ohio leads. 1-2 the count. Tyler Peck for Blake Beavis. Swing and a miss, strike 3. A little funky movement on that. Beavis strikes out. 1 gone in the 9th. Here's Andrew Wilhite. Wilhite today, 1 for 3. Brought in 2 runs on a double in the 4th. Ball State would get another from Lane, who's on deck. He homered in the 7th. First one misses outside. It's 1-0 to left-handed hitting Andrew Wilhite. Bobcats trying to pick up their 10th home win of the year. Ball State is 12-12 away from home. There's a strike. It's 1-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2. Yeah, I think they're feeling the effects of things here, and they're really into it. 1-2. Lash down the line and left, foul. Let's keep it classy. 1-2 the count. 1 gone, bases clear. Wilhite waits, and here it is from Peck. Just stuck the bat on the ball. Bouncer to the first base side. It will stay fair at the bag and then out. Patino is right there. That again had funky spin on it, but Patino waited for it, and it comes down to Zach Lane. He homered earlier today. Lane 1 for 3. This is a big win if Ohio could get it, because you don't know if Western Michigan's going to get a win this weekend in Northeast Ohio. 2 gone, bases clear in the pitch. A little bit inside, 1-0 the count from Tyler Peck to Zach Lane, the 7-man in the lineup. Right-handed hitter. 2 black batting gloves, black helmet, red spikes. Shin guard on his left shin. Peck brings it home on 0-1. Or, I'm sorry, 1-0. That missed outside, 2-0. Hitting room in right center field. And the pitch. Low and inside. 3-0 the count. On deck for Ball State is Matthew Rivera, who came in to catch. 3-0 pitch. There's a strike. It's 3-1 from Tyler Peck. Two gone in the ninth, and Ohio on top 5-3. Peck for Lane. There's a strike. It's 3-2. If you want to be one of the best teams in the league, you better beat one of the best teams in the league. Ohio's wanting to, and Ohio is a strike away from doing so. 5-3 Cats payoff pitch. Swing and a foul off the shin of Lane. And we'll do it again at 3-2. Bobcats trying to get to 17 overall wins, 14 Mid-American Conference play. It was a 5-3 score last night. Ohio lost. It's 5-3 now. There's a line drive center field. A.J. Roush is there. He's got it. And paint this one green and white. Ohio wins. Ohio wins. Ohio wins. 5-3 over Ball State. Ohio lost 5-3 last night. Ohio wins 5-3 today. Series level at a game aside. Ohio wins. Ohio wins. Ohio wins. Line score in the contest for Ohio, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors, 10 left. 10 left. For Ball State, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors, 4 left. Winning pitcher, Jacob Tate, 4-1 on the year. Ty Weatherly, with the loss, he is 1-3. The save goes to Tyler Peck. And for Peck, that is save number 1 on the season. Time of the ball game, around 2 hours and 20 minutes, couple hundred here to see it. Ohio wins it 5-3 over Ball State. Seniors honored between games. Game 2 to follow after that, and we certainly hope that you join us then. About 45 minutes in between games, on about 10 minutes prior to that. Ohio wins it 5-3 over Ball State. Thanks to Jordan Bowes for his good work with the web stream. I'm Russ Eisenstein. Talk to you in a bit. This is the Ohio Sports Network from Learfield.